everybody, and welcome to the very first episode of Undercard Classics, brought to you by Brainwreck TV. I'm Kevin Graham.
And I'm Jason X.
And today, we have got for you a very special episode on a very special new show on the greatest podcast network in all the land, right here on youtube.com/Brainwreck TV. Jason X, tell them what they're about to see.
So what we have here, we have avoided pro wrestling content for ever.
Why would we? Why would we avoid it?
I don't know.
What do you really think about it?
Yeah, when you really think of when you really talk about, what's a thing that we know a fucking ton about, pro wrestling's right up there. I mean, I know how to make an omelet, and I know pro wrestling.
Yeah,
that's what I got in this world.
I can make a cheese sandwich, and I could have a pretty good match. Sometimes, depending on where I was and the crowd, and
and what the draw was, and the gate was,
But
anyway,
and how good the hot dog was going to be,
in the handshake. Was it a firm, a limp?
It was a firm handshake and a tasty hot dog. So we're good to go.
We're good to go. But so we decided that with all of the things that have happened this year in pro wrestling, that it's time that at least I felt like, all right, you know what? I think it's time to talk about it. I think we can talk. I think we can come together.
Can we just talk about wrestling?
A conversation.
Can we just talk about it?
Yeah, we can just talk about it.
Yeah.
And I, between the two of us, we have so much useless knowledge of this sport that I feel like it is time for us to share it with the world.
Yeah.
And, there's plenty of podcasts out there, where they'll do, reviews, and they'll do, this, that, and they'll look at the main events. And you know what? We're not going to do that.
No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to talk about the best.
You know what? And it's not even the best. Listen, like, everyone has their favorites. Everyone knows who the draws were. But how about the unsung heroes? Well, I mean, maybe not heroes, because what's a hero?
I mean, yeah, hero could be.
But the guys that open up the show, the guys that are on the undercard building the show up. Mm-hmm. We want to take a look at those matches. Oh yeah, because everyone remembers Rock Austin.
Yeah,
but what was the opening match? Anyone know?
I
don't know.
You could tell me, and I'd probably be like, "Oh yeah, that was the case." Yeah, but off the top of my head, I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. Yeah,
but we're here to give them their due.
Yes. The Undercard Classics. That's what we're going to be watching here throughout this series. And I believe we've decided on the first match to major events, unless there was something that really stood out to us.
Yeah. So we're strictly doing opening, curtain jerkers.
Contests. Yes.
As it were.
Yeah, maybe every now and then we'll throw in a wild ball for y'all.
Yeah, if something really strikes our fancy.
Yeah, but for the most part, it's going to be match number 1. And today, I have to say, I'm very excited because not only have I not seen this match in a little while, but I completely forgot that this match opened the friggin' show.
It is wild to think that it was the opener.
Because, we're going to ease our way into this, folks, because the aura and the spectacle of this show, not even just the show, but like the match itself,
Yeah.
I remember hearing about this match and seeing clips about, from the match like earlier on and being like, oh my God, this had to have been like the wildest shit. And then you actually watch the match and you're like, that's a head scratcher. And then you remember that it's the first match on the show, and you're like, they knew that this was going to be a just wild disaster. But folks, 100%. Today we are taking a look back at 1991 Halloween Havoc, the Chamber of Horrors match.
The Chamber of Horrors. It is October.
It is October.
We're going to go with a little theme in here, folks.
Kicking off the spooky season for y'all.
Exactly.
Yep.
Now, for this one, my introduction to this match was I first saw this match on one of those, like, home video collections of, like, the most unusual matches of WCW and like one of those things. And this match came on. And in the compilation, and we're going to talk about this during the match because there was no prep to what the rules were. There was no prep to how anyone won the match. There was no prep to whose team anybody was on. So like as I'm watching this at home on my, compilation VHS at the time, I'm like, I have no idea what's happening. Like this is complete chaos. Like I get it that it's Halloween Havoc and that like there's weapon but I don't know what's happening.
Something tells me that at that time WCW neither did they.
No.
I don't think that anybody really understood what the hell was happening here other than just pure chaos, which seemed to be the trend back then for these guys. But interesting, we talk about Halloween Havoc and the event because should we go over the rest of the card real quick before we dive into this?
Yeah, real quick rundown. Let's hear
so the Chamber of Horrors, which we're going to get into here in just a little bit. But the next on the card, you had Big Josh in PN News going up against the Creatures, who consisted of Creature 1 and Creature 2. So there's that. Love it. Bobby Eaton going up against Terrence Taylor with Alexandria York. Johnny B. Bad with Teddy Long versus Jimmy Garvin with Michael Hayes.
Okay.
Here's one that probably would be a good one to watch. Steve Austin versus Dustin Rhodes. No, I'm sorry, Dustin Rhodes, rather.
Dustin Rhodes. Okay, the natural.
Yep. For the WCW television title. You've got Bill Kazmaier going up against Oz, a.k.a. Kevin Nash, in a singles match that went under 4 minutes. I'll let you decide who.
Live on pay-per-view.
Yeah, how you may want to look at that. Van Hammer going up against Doug Summers in under a minute and a half. Why did they even put that on the card then? Brian Pillman versus Richard Morton. The Halloween Phantom going up against Tom Zink, again, in a match that lasted under a minute and a half. Why even bother? Enforcers, which was Arn Anderson and Larry Zbyszko, going up against the Patriots, Todd Champion, and Firebreaker Chip. And then you had Lex Luger with Harley Race going up against Ron Simmons with Dusty Rhodes. 2 out of 3 falls.
Wow.
This was something.
On paper,
this doesn't even sound good.
I wouldn't give you a nickel.
But your recollection of WCW in the early 90s. What was it? Because to me, it was this. When I see stuff like this, I'm like, how did they make it as far as they did? How?
Well, and that's the thing, without, when did Hogan come in?
94? I want to say like 94. Because I want to say he was there for like a year and a half, 2 years before NWO.
Okay. Yeah, so my interaction of early WCW was I actually saw WCW first before I saw anything in pro wrestling.
Okay.
Like I remember being at my parents' friend's house and they had ordered the pay-per-view for whatever it was and seeing Johnny B. Bad. That's one of the first things I ever saw in pro wrestling was Johnny B. Bad. And I'm like, he throws Frisbees. This is great. Like I'm in. I love it. And
wow.
And so like I saw that, but I think at that time, they got the pay-per-view because of Hogan. I'm pretty sure it was like Hogan's, first pay-per-view back or whatever the case may be. So like before that, I had no exposure to WCW. But looking back on it, like what the fuck were they doing?
Yeah. The presentation looked weird. The matches always had a weird feel to them. The production never seemed... There were elements to the production that I always enjoyed because it very much to me like watched as this is like a great Saturday morning or Saturday evening, before you go out and do a bunch of summer stuff at night type of show. Like it was good. Like it was good if you just wanted to sit down and watch wrestling. But then when you actually sit down and really absorb it all, you're like, this seems weird.
Yeah,
because then like you turn the dial and you go over to the WWF and you're like, this is like a TV show. This is well presented.
Right.
The characters are just as fucking weird, but they at least make sense to some capacity. People seem like they're happy to be there. So it's
kind
okay.
of the kicker, right?
Yeah, kind of the kicker. And then like even after the NWO and all that came in, where the ratings started booming for them, you go back and you watch some of that stuff, and I'm still looking at it like, how the hell did they last like another 3 to 4 years after this?
Well, even I was always a WWF guy, always.
Oh, yeah,
like
but
hard, and so every time I would go and turn on night, even in the heyday, like
yeah,
when I turn on Nitro, I always felt like this show is a mess. Like it just
yes,
always seemed
it was
like it
all over the
was
place.
a mess. And I know that was like, by design for like, anything can happen type of thing, but no, it just seemed like it seemed unorganized.
That whole mentality of, oh, we want to keep viewers on the edge of their seat. We want to keep them guessing. We always want to throw them swerves and curveballs. It's like, no, like that's just an excuse you give when you don't have an idea of what you're doing, but you need to sell it. So the idea is, yeah, it's presented the way it is because it's a mystery. People like mysteries. It keeps them guessing.
It'd be like if Disney was like, nah, we're just not going to clean the Haunted Mansion because, like theming.
Sure.
So it's just an excuse.
Yeah,
it's just an excuse.
Yeah. Well, with that, do we want to kick things off?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay. All right, and if you're looking to watch along, be sure to pull out your Peacock. Mark it at Season 3, Episode 1 of Halloween Havoc, 1991. Dial it in at 4 minutes exactly, and we are hitting play in 3, 2, 1. Let it rip.
Here we go. Oh, look at those early 90s graphics. This was expensive as fuck. And it looks fucking horrible.
It looks awful.
It looks so terrible. But at the time, like, this could have easily cost $1 million.
I mean, maybe.
Well, in today's money, like, I don't know, like, what's $1 million today back in 91? Somebody's got to do the math on that.
I have my phone out in front of me. I'm not going to do that math. Just for context.
Okay, that's fine.
Just for context. 1991 WCW. Who did we see there? We saw guys like Rick Steiner, Oz, Abdullah the Butcher, Barry Windham,
Steve Austin.
Steve Austin was in there. I feel like at this point in time, WCW had a lot of great workers, but they didn't really have the stars yet. I mean, like you had Sting, you had Luger, Flair, Vader.
Oh, the match quality,
the match quality,
definitely.
Yeah, but like when you turn the dial to WWF, you still have guys like Hogan, Savage, Warrior to some extent, Bret Hart, Shawn Mike. Like you had guys that were stars.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Look at that young Tony Schiavone.
Tony Schiavone is a very underrated announcer, in my opinion.
He really is. I just want to know who the fuck designed this cage. Like, who thought this was a good idea?
I believe the man's name may be Klondike Bill.
Okay.
If the podcasts I listen to are accurate.
It's a goddamn young Eric Bischoff.
Hopefully, we're going to get a chance to talk to some of the stars here that are involved in some of these great matchups. First of all,
oh man, look out!
Good lord, that was close.
That Lincoln Town car almost took you out, Eric.
Cactus Jack and Abby the Butcher carpooling.
Why does Abdullah the Butcher look like he's about to sell you something door to door?
I don't. What is with that shirt and tie?
Dress code, brother.
That's right. Oh, we got that valeted. The WCW Phantom.
Oh, like this is like even Eric doesn't believe that.
No. Better car, nicer car.
Better car.
Who do we got?
Is that a Nissan?
Oh, we got DDP. He's a real jerk off. Oh, and then a young Scott Hall.
Scott Hall walking in front of the camera, walking off camera to walk in front of the camera.
Right.
No, everybody's just like, can we just fucking get on with this?
Right.
making their way. I see it's Barry Windham and Dustin.
Barry Windham.
Barry Windham's just rolling up after the bar.
In a convertible.
Just oh shit! Oh shit! Oh
wait,
shit!
Oh, wait a minute. My God. Who was riding with him? Who's
Dustin.
with him?
He's got the
Oh,
natural
it's
with
Dustin?
him.
Oh, the
Dustin.
natural?
The
Oh,
natural.
he didn't do shit.
Well, he wasn't expecting an ambush.
Oh, look.
He just threw it out. He's like,
That's phenomenal.
I gotta get him to a medical facility.
See, that's the thing. Like, that's what makes this shit real. You know,
Yeah.
like, because
Guys
that's what I would
legitimately
throw
just
you.
didn't know what to deal with. You're just like,
I would throw
get
you
over
over
to the
the
passenger seat, asshole. You're hurt.
All right, here we go.
All right. We are rocking now at right at 4 minutes. Clock it in.
Several instruments of torture.
Of the opposing team in the Chamber of Horrors chair of torture, and then to pull the fatal lever, which will
The fatal
Man,
lever.
you're about to murder somebody on match number 1.
You are guaranteeing someone will lose their life
Here's
in the
Mike.
opening
He
contest.
lost it on his bike.
They're trying to do like the punny
Oh,
tombstones.
of course.
Okay, we have the switch.
The kill switch.
There's a casket or a
Elegante.
pine box casket.
weighing 454 pounds, the largest athlete in the world, El Gigante.
Elegante.
Did we
entering.
ever get an Elegante versus the Giant match?
I'm sure it happened in Japan.
That's a very fair point. Like, if it happened, it probably happened in Japan.
Yeah, it probably happened in Japan. So, I was watching this match, you know, to prep for this show.
Sure.
And I was and my wife was in the room. Okay, watching this. Vader walks out, and she goes, "What the fuck is that?"
It's the Mastodon.
I go, it's a Mastodon. And she goes, "But why?"
Jesus,
I go, "I don't know.
fucking
Like, everyone
studs
needs a
in
gimmick."
this? He looks great.
Look at him. He is a stud.
He looks like a fucking champion. Why did they never put the belt on him at this point?
Alcohol?
I don't think he was. I don't know if it was that much of an issue at this point. I mean, it may have been, but
I mean, was he on the Somas yet?
I don't know, man.
He's got a fucking chainsaw.
Yeah.
Fucking Mick Foley walks out with a goddamn chainsaw. Terry Funk saw that and said, "I'm going to steal that 10 years later."
Steal it with Mick.
With Mick. Mick's probably like, "I still got that chainsaw if you want it." I don't understand why he doesn't bring the chainsaw in. Like, if you bother to come out with a chainsaw.
Right.
So again, I'm watching this. I still don't know what the
I don't
rules
know.
are.
What are the rules? They're saying team number 1, team number 2, but
like,
everybody's just coming out together.
Yeah, but it seems like it's like Survivor Series-ish. Like there are like teams together, but there's also it's like 4 teams of 2.
Right.
But those teams are on teams as well.
Right.
But there's like they need matching shirts or something. Like, and then like Cactus and the Butcher don't come out together, so it's like,
Are they not on the same team?
are they not on the same team? Are they together? I don't know. I do love his pants though.
Those are
Like,
great pants.
I was always a fan of Abby pants. It's the Stinger.
This is just a schmaz.
This man.
He was so amped up, his belt fell off. Run! Come on, Stinger.
He's like,
See,
God
this-
damn it.
This is Sting. This is my Sting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
100%. I was this Sting for Halloween one year.
That's tremendous. Like, everybody's all about the Crow Sting lifestyle. I'm like, no, give me Venice Beach Surfer Sting.
Sting. And,
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it's just like Hell in the Cell, where we're definitely outside of the cell,
Yep.
even though it's designed to keep everybody in. And we've got Rick
Oh shit!
and Abby.
Wait, Scott in the ring. Scott in the ring. Is he about to hit us? Oh,
Oh,
look at that double arm power
there's a
bomb right
Pearl
there.
River plunge right
Hell
there.
yeah! I think they call it a tiger bomb or a tiger driver.
Maybe. I mean, you know, that's one way to call it. I've heard it both ways.
No. You know what though?
Somebody's
Like
got the chainsaw. Steiner's got the chainsaw.
Steiner's got a chainsaw already. We're 2 minutes into this match,
wait,
folks.
he couldn't get it started.
The referee was like, "Sir, you cannot bring the chainsaw in. You have to murder them with the electric chair."
Yeah.
Has he got a sword? Is that a sword?
Shit. Those are some stiff shots. It was a Black and Decker. He couldn't get it started. The chair of torture. So I will say, look at Vader just take those fucking shots.
Vader's taking back bumps out of the ring.
I will say this was like the very first ever like ref cam experience.
Ref cam. Who the fuck is that guy?
Like, that was a casket.
There's a
the
gimp.
referee, which was, I mean, I don't understand why they didn't do this more, because I love this.
There's a man in a mask down on the side of the ring who Scott Steiner's just body slam him. Who is he?
Who is that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's just a guy they found. I think he was in the casket.
Oh, he was like a goon?
Goon or a gimp?
Oh, that's fair. Oh, look at those right hands. This
best shots in the biz.
Seems so. Oh, Vader's already lost his mask.
Yeah.
So the thing about this match is, like, besides him humping him in the corner, there is no way for anyone to get over in this match.
No.
Like, trying to quote unquote put this together, impossible. Absolutely impossible. Like, maybe you could come together with like this, where, like, you know, Sting's gonna come in and shine a bit, but good.
Vader is just selling. Vader's selling because he's like, I don't want to be in this match.
He's like, I don't want to be here. And
why are they climbing?
Like, I don't understand why they're climbing.
Rick Steiner just climbed up and then was like, I got nowhere to go, and just climbed back down.
Yeah, just climb back down. And JR's trying his best to sell this thing, but he doesn't understand the fucking rules. So, like, there's the referee is what's getting over in this match. This is what's getting over. The whole point of this was oh shit, didn't work.
Oh wait, here comes.
Then what?
Why is this coming down already?
I don't know.
Scott, get out! Scott, get out of the ring!
Get out of there!
Mick,
get out of there!
Mick, get out of the ring!
Mick's like, fuck.
Rick's like, dude, get the fuck out.
I don't understand. Like, was it after like 5 minutes this thing was supposed to come down? That was never explained.
I don't know. And if they said it, I didn't hear it.
They definitely didn't say it. So this is the chair of torture, but the switch is fatal.
Jesus.
So now, what I also want to know, are they playing this ominous music in the arena? Or is this just for the people at home?
They've got to be playing it in the arena.
Oh, Vader.
Oh, Rick. The lever that has already fallen.
No, Steiner line. Steiner line.
Steiner line.
Rick's like, what the fuck is this thing?
Nobody knows what they're doing. Who the fuck are these guys?
Who the fuck are these guys? The ghouls. They're here to take the soul of whoever is in the chair of torture.
This is, see, like, they desperately needed somebody who could produce a match.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not that these guys couldn't put together something good for themselves, but
right,
there is that need for, like, the guy or the gal.
I mean, to be fair, like, this is just as good as any Elimination Chamber.
That is fair. This is, honestly, in terms of entertainment quality, this is not the worst thing I've ever seen.
No, I've seen much worse. But
Much worse.
You just needed somebody who could explain what
yes.
any of this was. Like, why are there 2 teams, but there's 4 teams?
Oh,
and
Jesus.
Holy fuck!
Scott Steiner just massacred Cactus Jack with a piece of wood or something.
Holy shit! That was stiff as fuck.
I think even Mick was like, "Brother, we got their money. What are you doing?"
It's like, don't worry, I'll get you back on the European tour. I still don't understand why they're climbing.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, they just needed somebody who could explain this match to anyone and give it any sort of like context at all.
Sure.
Because it seems like these guys are killing each other. So, and who the fuck is that guy still? We don't know. He's handcuffed.
It's probably Dwayne Gill.
Wait, wasn't it a thing where like Barry Windham was supposed to be in this match?
No,
but
I thought it was supposed to be in a different match.
Was he supposed to be? I didn't catch that.
Unless Barry at the last minute was just like, I don't want to do this shit.
I don't want to do this.
I don't want to do this shit. Let's
And
go
like,
to
who could blame him?
Yeah. Let's see
Like,
if we
no
can
one's
pull up.
getting over. Like, the only one getting over is Sting. Sting, the referee cam, and Cactus is over with me for taking all those shots. So
Fucking A.
I love this fucking referee cam so much. It's so stupid. And I you get a little glimpse in under the stage there for a second. Like, we have the technology with GoPros.
Mm-hmm.
There should be a referee cam in every match. Just don't put the audio in, you know?
My goodness.
But the Stud's trying to get the stinger in there.
You know, I don't know that Barry Windham was ever even scheduled to have a match. I'm reading the Wikipedia,
Mm-hmm.
and this is what we've got. During the pre-show, Windham was attacked by Arn Anderson and Larry Zbyszko and suffered a broken hand when they slammed his hand in a car door.
Right.
No follow-up after that. They
just showed the switch and it was down.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
For the
the
finish.
switch has fallen like 5 times.
Yep.
Yeah.
So anyway, what was happening?
I don't think Barry Windham was ever scheduled to wrestle. I think he was just scheduled to be cruising around.
Well, then that's a crying shame because the man wasn't even making a paycheck, you know?
No.
Just showing up with the natural, probably going to have some brewskis. Gets his hand broken. Like, what the fuck? All right, everyone's gassed.
Yep.
And we still got what, like 5 more to go? Like, we're at the 5-minute mark, guys. Like, we need to do a couple more fallsies. The referee cam is over with me. I want more of this.
The switch is down.
The switch is down.
Like a piece of tape. Like
Anything.
a simple piece of tape. You know, just throw some
Right.
gaffer's tape on it.
Exactly. Velcro.
Yes, Velcro. Wrist tape. All the wrestlers have it. Just
Right.
anything. But why?
I
does anybody
still
even
don't.
get from
I mean,
this?
okay.
Did he just stab
Abby's
him in the
bleeding.
throat?
Sting's bleeding. Cactus is bleeding. Who else is busses? The Stud.
The referee just
Stud
fixed the
busted.
switch.
And it's like, but why, guys? Oh no, Stud's good.
Surgery to reattach his bicep, and man, he picked a heck of a match to debut in, didn't he, Tony? What a comeback!
Good lord. And who the fuck are these guys still? They've given no context to who the goons on the ramp are.
Right.
He's very curious about what it contains. I tell you what, Cactus.
This is unbelievable. In the fact that I can't believe what I'm watching.
That stick right in the head.
Because I have no context as to why these guys would do this to themselves. Other than, like,
Pay.
the payday.
They're getting paid.
Like, Was there a
Nice.
tag team opportunity?
Nope.
Was there a title match possibly?
The switch fell.
Was there?
Switch is falling. The switch is down.
Okay, so we're getting close to the finish here because
Yep.
Cactus is climbing for the switch. And Cactus put it up. There he is.
Like right on camera.
Right on camera. Okay, no. I thought we were getting close. I was hoping. I was praying. Because here's the thing, folks. Like, these guys are working hard. And they're taking hard shots. I mean, Elegante is not working at all. Like, he's holding something and throwing punches. But, like, the other guys who actually have talent are working hard. And, like, the stiff shot, I mean, and just Vader alone throwing lefts and rights is stiff enough for everybody. The stiff shots versus the payoff of what you get out of this match, it's stupid. And I get that it's on pay-per-view and it's for a major company and you want to do the best that you can, but like, guys, can we we should have done let's do the opening 5 with comedy.
Sure.
Which is I never get mad at those segments on SmackDown or Raw where it's like Thanksgiving and then like they do like the food fight. They do like a
food fight.
And somebody gets pied and put through the table. Like, I'm never upset about those because I'm like, listen, that's easy. It gets over with the live crowd every time. It doesn't matter who the fuck you are.
I'm sorry, I gotta cut you off. They're literally taping the switch up right now.
But the point is, no one's taking bumps.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh wait, I think we got the finish. Bang bang.
There it is. Here we go, guys. This is it. Cactus is like,
brother, you're taking too long.
I have to pretend that I don't see as you strap, just a look over the shoulder, Cactus.
It like he was in position, and then 5 minutes later, Abby's sitting on all the shit.
Yep. Good luck. How does he not see? God damn it, this is horrible. And Abby's getting shocked. Did Abby not return after this?
No, I'm pretty sure he's back. Yeah. Oh, the ring's on fire. The ring's on fire. Brother, the ring's on fire.
So again, I watched this match with my wife.
Yeah.
And she saw this.
Yeah.
And she goes, this was a lot.
This was a lot. This was a whole bunch of stuff. And if I recall, like, we're gonna stay here until they take Abby out. Oh, jeez.
Wait, Elegante was a babyface?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
You know? Oh man.
I had zero clue. I just thought everybody was trying to take a shot because he was such a piece of shit worker that everybody was just trying to get, a little stiffy in. But like, so he's breathing. He's sucking wind.
Yeah. He's just
this is the hardest part of the match for him because he's like, I'm gassed and I have to pretend like I'm not like gasping for air.
It would be great if they just sort of pick him up and just kind of walk him to the back.
Yeah, that's not exactly what happens if I recall, but
yeah.
Okay, so they lifted the outer cage. Scott Hall's like, I'm out of here. Like, I'm leaving. This is
all right. I'm done. I'm going back.
Is there like so? When someone actually gets electrocuted, like, back in the day, you got that mankind scream. Is there like a chance of like getting shocked for the person that has to like unhook them? Oh, you get shoulder tackle.
Motherfucker, no soul in an electric chair. Come on. He just kicked that fucking guy in the face. What?
That poor fucking dude. That's just a stagehand. He got fucking kicked right in the mush.
What was the point of all of this if we didn't see? Oh, Abby's down. He just stepped in that guy's butthole.
What a situation here. You
this
couldn't
is-
have said it better.
Mick's just kicking guys for good measure. He's gonna throw him off the stage. What was the point of all of this?
I don't know. I mean, and so if we talk about like what the point of an opening match is supposed to be, it's supposed to set the tone
Yeah.
for the show.
Yeah.
Which I think this did that.
Yeah.
Look, you know, thinking about the rest of the card. But what was the point? To have something spooky? That'd be my guess. You
Just
know?
a spooky little thing.
A spooky little thing.
I don't know if that worked.
They didn't do it again.
Yeah,
So-
there's a good reason for that.
Yeah, one and done. It didn't become a pay-per-view in itself like Hell in a Cell. So
even that, I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, which is too many.
It's
like
overdone, you know? It's like don't give it to me
every
3 times
year.
a night every year.
Yeah.
I want like once in a blue moon, like once every now and then.
You
Make
need
it
something
mean
special.
something. Yeah. Yeah.
I tell you though, if the WWE says this month on pay-per-view we're having a Chamber of Horrors match, I will watch that show.
Brother, sign me up. And I feel as though they're not far off.
They might do it.
I feel like they might do it. They may come back with some weird variation of it. But, dude, I mean, NXT's running Halloween Havoc now.
Oh, shit.
NXT,
How about that?
like NXT's running a lot of the old pay-per-view names. But for the most part, they're just the name. But, like, yo, if they come out with Halloween Havoc this year and they do me a Chamber of Horrors match, I'm in.
I will watch it,
Yeah.
and I will be disappointed if it makes sense.
I mean, hell, they threw Rey Mysterio off the top of the building at that bank of or that Money in the Bank match when they did it at
That's
the
right, they
WWE
did
headquarters.
that.
Baron Corbin threw him off the fucking building.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
They did that. Yeah,
And then like a month later, Seth Rollins pulled out his eye.
that's true.
Fucking
They do wild shit.
yeah.
So
the
like,
pandemic was not
I'm
good
here
for
for
Rey.
it.
Yeah.
I will say I guess kind of my closing thoughts on
yes.
this match
Yes.
is it was weird.
It was.
It didn't make sense.
No, it did not.
Nobody got over.
Nobody.
A lot of people looked like they got hurt.
Absolutely.
The ref ICAM A1 A+ with us.
A1, A plus.
I don't know who the goon in the black mask was. That was never explained.
Nope.
And I feel like just me as a wrestling consumer, I feel like someone getting electrocuted in an electric chair live on pay-per-view in front of everybody, it's a bit much.
It's a bit much. It's kind of like hanging a dude in the middle.
It's kind of like hanging. Well,
like
there's
hanging
some
him.
art to that, but
Well-
like other than the electric chair thing. You see, because like you could hang. Okay, listen, you could hang a dude and he wouldn't die. Okay, like there's a good chance of that.
sure.
Right?
Yeah.
You electrocute somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like that's the fatal lever. Okay,
That is.
it's been much. Like, just saying.
Well, overall, what would you rate the match?
What's that?
Dud-
Are we doing
dud-
stars like those fuckers on the internet?
Fuck the stars. That don't matter. It sucked or best match ever.
Oh, that's all we get?
That's all you get. Yeah.
No in between?
No in between.
I would say I'll put this on the side of it sucked.
It sucked. It sucked. Yes. Was I
Ooh,
entertained?
I just thought of something.
A little. Okay.
I just thought of something on the fly.
Okay.
This
What?
is as I'm thinking of it in real time. We need to make the Undercard Hall of Fame.
Oh, yes. Okay.
And we will vote if
Yes,
this
we'll do this.
match Okay, so here's what we'll do.
Okay.
Again, all on the fly, folks. We're just coming up with this as we go. We will say, just because you say yes to it means that it gets on the ballot. And at the end of the year, we vote one match from all the yeses into the Hall of Fame.
Okay.
We might have to do more than one, but
we got to workshop that one out a little bit.
We'll workshop, but
we'll
that's going to be like the rough.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out, and we'll let you guys know what we're doing.
Yeah.
But does this go into the Hall of Fame for opening card matches?
I mean, like in the sense of it deserves a place somewhere. Like,
I'm gonna vote for no.
Yeah, I'm gonna for the purposes I think of where we're going with this, I'm gonna say no to that one. Yeah, I'm gonna say no.
But it was a spectacle. That's for sure.
It sure was entertaining. Yeah, I'll give you that. Good? No.
No.
Would I watch another one? Yes.
Yeah. Totally.
So there you go.
Well, folks, that's it for our very first Undercard Classics here on the Brainwreck TV channel. Make sure you subscribe so you never miss another one of these. We're going to be doing these. We don't really know how frequently yet that we're going to be doing these, but we are going to be doing them. So if you come here for the pro wrestling content, this is the show for you.
So follow along. Hey, and if you got a match you think would be good for this, that you want to see us talk our ways through, leave a comment down below. We'll check it out. Maybe add it to the list. We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. We got a long road ahead. Plenty of great opening matches. Plenty of not so great opening matches.
No, great ones.
But we will be back here for another watch along. So make sure you tune in, and we will see you next time.
Next time.